Haley Hobson, and I'm a double presidential diamond with doTERRA from Boulder, Colorado. And I wanted to talk to you about relationships that you might have with your qualifying legs or your top leaders in your organization. A lot of times when we put somebody new up as a brand new leg, we want to have some type of contractual, yet not really contractual agreement with them that they are going to work with us in a specific way, right? We're helping them out, they're helping us out, and we rely immensely on each other. And we spend, as the leader, hours and hours and hours investing our time and our resources and our money and our love and our emotions in them, because they have a huge effect on our business. And so it's good to have definitely some type of communication of what your expectations are of them being on that top line or being that qualifying leg to you. But sometimes over the course of years, those relationships can change for the good and the bad, or just the different. And I think it's always good to come back and re-solidify your relationships or your contracts that you have with your qualifying legs or leaders. And what I mean by that is that sometimes the expectations they have change of you, or sometimes the expectations they have in the business change, and it wasn't exactly what you both intended when you start. And you didn't even know what you may have needed when you started, because who knew that you were going to get to the rank that you're at now way back then? And who knew what you were going to need back then? You have so much more education. You have so much more experience now. And you have so many more problems that arise along the way. So one of the things that I encourage you to do, and you don't have to have a crisis in order to have this happen. In fact, it's probably a better thing that you don't, that your relationships are solid and serving you well, where you just go back and reword or renegotiate or re-solidify or rework those expectations that you have of your qualifying leaders and that they have of you. And, they can be about anything. They can be about the amount of their LRP, which is probably intact by now. It can be over the amount of the buy-in, if there is any, that you expect from them. It can be about the amount of time they invest in the people that are on their organization, in their organization. It can be about the amount of incentives that you offer their team or they offer you. You can have many different things that you talk about that you never knew were going to arise when you started your doTERRA business. And I just recently had one of these, and it ended up being about an hour and 45-minute Zoom call. I got on with my husband, and we got on with a leader and her husband, and it was a wonderful conversation. And it just made us feel, all four of us, super strong about our commitment to each other, our relationship with each other. And in the past, there had been issues. There probably are always issues that you have with your legs. No matter how much you love them, things are going to come up and people are going to make communication mean something that it's not always intended to mean, right? So it's really great when you can come back together now that you're in a completely different space in your building, in your structure, your organization, and you can re-solidify those relationships, because I think that the heart of this business is the relationship, are the relationships that you have with your organization and your leaders. And the best thing that we can do is hug and love each other. And we can't do that when one party has certain expectations and the other party has others, and we're clashing and we're not meeting heads. So I encourage you to go back and renegotiate, re-solidify those relationships that you have with your leaders.